Hey, welcome back to Blue Pig Reviews, friends, in the Library Book Bar. Tonight's cocktail is going to be the Barmondsey Minute, which is named for Barmondsey, London, and Barmondsey, England, which I think is in London, and it's a stirred cocktail. You're going to need a good Reposado Tequila. We're going to be using Cazadores as our Reposado Tequila. It's our house tequila here. You're going to need a good Sweet Vermouth. We're going to use Coupe, and Coupe is always a winner. Find this on your shelf. Find this in your liquor store. Get this on your shelf. We're going to need some Luxardo Maraschino liqueur, tiny bit, sweet treat, and you're going to need lavender syrup. I usually make my own lavender syrup with the fresh lavender, boil it into either a rich or a simple. But today we're going to be using Da Vinci, and I know this is something that you can get. You can get this on Amazon. Sometimes you can get this in the store. This is a lavender Da Vinci. Makes some good syrups. I'm going to make it where you don't have to go out and do a production to get a good cocktail. We'll get that in there. And you're going to need lavender bitters. And I'm using King Floyd's. And King Floyd you can find on Amazon. Best lavender bitters you can get. There are other brands. King Floyd is my ruler. This is what I'm using. Let's get to the cocktail. This is a stirred cocktail, so you need a mixing glass full of ice, good stirring spoon, or, like I've taught you, a good chopstick, either or. Got a nice spoon here. You might use the chopstick. We'll see how this turns out. The first thing you need is 2 ounces of your Reposado Tequila. And Cazadores is the house tequila, consistent flavor, great quality, great taste. A fair sipper, but definitely a good cocktail warhorse. Get that in there. It's about 20-something bucks. You can find it around. Cazadores comes in Añejo and of course Blanco and Reposado. Stay with the Reposado. The Añejo is also very good. And then you're gonna get to your vermouth, and we're gonna need a quarter ounce of it, 3/4 of an ounce of this. Half ounce of this. Sorry, half ounce of this. Yeah, half ounce of Coupe. Then we're gonna need a 1/4 ounce of your maraschino liqueur, and this is sweet. This doesn't taste like cherries. It's made from the cherry nut and other ingredients. Very sweet. A lot of classic cocktails have it. If you're doing those turn of the century or the early 1900s cocktails, a lot of them will call for this. Good stuff. 1/4 ounce of that. 1/4 ounce of your lavender syrup. And we're going to get that going on in here. And this, of course, is a Da Vinci, Monin. A lot of people make them. Da Vinci's around, and I see it a lot. Works. 1/4 ounce of that. And we're going to need 3 drops of our lavender bitters. So this is going to be a lavender rich deal. 2, 3. All right. Don't want to overdo it. Be super lavendery. And we're going to stir this down. And I'm going to use my chopstick. I'm going to do what I was telling you guys to do. Use my chopstick. If there's a fair amount of ice in here, you'll get the movement, you'll get the stirring. And you want to stir this down until it's chilled and incorporated. And I forgot to say, what you want to serve this in is a chilled coupe. But if you can't chill your coupes, this is going to be pretty much cool. But if you can, put your coupes either in the freezer or the refrigerator for a few minutes before. Good crystal, good glass will cool down in no time. I don't usually put them in for so long. In the freezer, a couple of minutes. We got that stirred. And it's not purpley like I thought it would be. But, get our Hawthorne strainer. And we'll get our chilled coupe. Yep, and it's nice and chilled. And this was in for about a minute, maybe 2. I'm going to strain that in there. It's like a light deal. Nice, even, light purple color. Like it's tinted. Put that aside. We're going to need to garnish this with a lemon. So I'm going to grab a lemon. out of here. Everything's fresh today. Lemons are fresh. And what I'm going to do is take a little lemon peel. And you could do this with a peeler. You could do this with a knife. This is a Cutco knife. Get a nice swab. And I'm going to express it over it. And then you can either curl this and put it in there, or you can slash it and curl it. Just make a defined line in the curl and let it rest on the glass. There you have it. The Barmondsey Minute from England. See what it tastes like. Oh, and that's totally different. You get the maraschino and tequila, but then the lavender is in there. So it gives it a floral note. It's on the sweeter edge, but you get a little bit of that definitely the Luxardo is in there. That's classic. And the tequila, Reposado Tequila, speaks right through this. If I'm almost certain that if you put a nail in here, you would get a whole bunch more of the aging notes, but you can taste the aging notes with this. This is a winner. Take a minute, get the Barmondsey Minute into your life. Make this cocktail. Like I said, if it tastes good, and you're drinking good, and it's all good. Cheers from Blue Pig Reviews. Can't visit London? If you can't visit England, if you can't visit Bermondsey, at least make the cocktail.